Welcome back. This is Crash Course number 42. I'm Sam Ichimona Hihi Alyubi from the Eagle One development team. And we're going to do a little bit of woodwork here. I'm going to go ahead and switch to wood. And for right now, we have here a few different options on which ones we can choose. I do want to find a blend though. So I think this is going to be wood, and dirt is going to be the second one I want to type in. Now let's go to this dirt right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press Shift T. Let's apply it. And let's go ahead and shift our work plane over so that way we have this as our layout. All right, I'm going to go ahead and separate this, make sure that I don't have any extra vertices. We're going to go ahead and create this in the quads. And for right now, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do some repair work. We're going to imagine that we're going to do some repair work right here. Okay, so I'm going to shift this down to a grid size of 8. Hold down, shift down, and then right underneath here, I'm going to grab this texture, just dirt texture, and apply it. Okay, I want to make it look like I'm doing some woodwork. I'm going to come to models. Under models, let's go ahead and let's type in wood, and then we can go plank for now. If it's not wood plank, I think it's just plank. There we go. We've got a bunch of different ones. Let's go construction plank. All right, and this construction plank that we're going to use right here, I want you to notice something. There's something that's interesting about the way that it places down objects. If you place it out of the editor, no matter if you're in the shift plane mode or normal mode, it'll always bring it down in the orientation of the world plane. So no matter what, every time I bring an object in, it's not going to be lined up with the floor. It's actually quite annoying. So here's how we get around that. Place it up against the wall. Okay, now it's going to be oriented. You might just have to rotate it a little bit, but now you're going to have it exactly how you want it lined up to the axis. Okay, and for this one, and all intents and purposes, we're just going to go ahead and just quickly place it down. I'm not going to spend too much time going through sizing it correctly, but we do have here a model that makes it really easy for us to get this down quickly. All right, so I'm going to just have a few of these. Let's go right there, right there for now. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oops, that's my alarm. Let's rotate one this direction. And now we're giving it a little bit of 3-dimension. Okay, we can divvy this up a little bit more. Let me just go ahead and I'll place it so that way it looks like it's crosshatched. Doesn't have to be perfect. And the next thing I want to do is I'm going to come down here. Under plank, there's some nice broken long planks that we're going to use right here. Okay, same thing. Place it right here. And then I'm going to have to rotate it. Like I said, it's the one annoying thing, and hopefully they change this as they continue to update Sandbox. And then let me just move this up here, and we can go ahead and give it some length. All right. Now I want to arrange this so that it kind of matches up. So let me go ahead, let me move it down, and we can paint the wood in a little bit, no worries. Okay, and I'm just going to do this really quick. Shift G. We're going to do this all the way across for right now. Actually, you know what? This is really thin. Let's make this a little bigger. Although actually, if you look at this, this actually appears the same thing. So I want to go ahead, and I'm just going to keep this. So we'll just go ahead, we'll move some. Okay, and then let's just go Shift G. That ends up being fine. And then it looks all the same right now. That's okay. And you don't have to be perfect. We can have some missing. Yeah, but I'm going to select all of these. And let me deselect this. And I'm going to randomly start to remove some, or you can just randomly start to select some. It's up to you. I'm going to change some of these models. Okay, mask changes. We've done this before. Let's see here. We have like 4 variations of this. I can do this variation right here. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab some randomly. Let me do another one. Let's see. How about this one right here? That's good. And then if I really want to add some variation, okay, just select a few of these, oops, and then go into a local orientation. Actually, that's the other thing about it is you can do some mass pulls, but on this one you really can't. So I'm just quickly grabbing some. We're making some taller. We're making some shorter. Okay, all we're doing is we're just adding a little bit of variety to this. And we really want to start to tell a story. And it's just simple. We're just adding some dimensions. And we can pull some of this one out as well. Okay, almost done. Okay, and let's make some shorter. Why not? There, that one's short, that one's short. And they have other short plank models. The good thing is that if I want to go ahead, I can allow us to just quickly copy this over to the other side. We just copy this. Let's see here, hold down T. Let's rotate it, press N, switch around this direction. And even though I grabbed this extra plank right here, okay, now I can go ahead and move this back. And let me just line this up. All right, perfect. So we've got this perfectly lined up. We can add even a little bit more under models. Let's go to construction. And down here we have these bags. This one is insulation, and there's different variations. We're just going to go ahead and choose one for right now, okay, just for time's sake. Let's see, right, this one right here, insulation. Like I said, it's quite big. This might be tough for us to move around, so I'm just going to go ahead and accidentally close the asset browser. Let me do the trick where we push it up against the wall. There we go. Now it's lined up. Okay, once again, we've shifted our plane view, and in this instance, I'm pressing N to rotate the pivot point. Let's rotate this 180 degrees, move this up, and now we can just go ahead and fit it into place. And I'm just going to go ahead and move this over. There we go. Okay, now we don't have to add this to every single one. So, you know, for some of these, we can make it empty. You know, let's go ahead and move this slightly down so that way it's reversed. So here we can go ahead and have it. We can have that one missing. Have another one here if you have to make sure it fits. Then we can do another one down here. Now, if you want to rotate it so it doesn't look the same, let's rotate this 180 degrees. And can pull one out. Shift C. Let's leave one up. Maybe we throw this over here like they're going to be getting to it pretty soon, like that. Let's take a few more wooden planks out. So if we really want to show that they're under construction, you know, let's just grab this guy, copy and paste it. Okay. And just have some fun with this, okay? But this is now starting to really tell a story. Okay, the wood here isn't done yet. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead right now. I'm just going to subdivide this. And then we're going to go ahead and bring out the vertex painting tool. Make sure we grab this texture. Let's go ahead and let's just say everything. And we'll go with a strength of about 5. There we go. And now we can go ahead and try to blend this in a little bit. Perfect. There. Looks like it's all part of this mess. And we can even add a couple more pieces of wood here to really sell. Let's get a plywood. So in their asset browser. Let's see here. Plywood. There we go. I like these pieces. Okay, so we can add one piece here. Same thing. Like to try to cover up these seams if possible. Can add another piece right here. Okay, and that makes this piece a little bit more believable. Okay, take advantage of that physics simulator that we taught. Shift C. And there we go. Okay, so we've created a little hole here, a little bit of a decoration, 3-dimension. Have some fun with the wood pieces, set this all up together. I got this actually from watching one of our dev members, Firekeep. Firekeep is really good at adding destruction. Between him and Vsauce, who are 2 of our environmental artists, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to be teaching you in the tutorials to come. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you guys on our next crash course.